And we're back discussing Fitchburg Now with our guests Brenda and Brian.
Lucier.
Brian Lucier and Brenda Watson.
Yes.
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Hi.
So you guys are part of the North Worcester County Landlord Association.
The
Yes.
Northern Worcester County Landlord Association. Very
Yes.
good.
Yes. And so you help landlords. What does your organization do?
Sure. We are a non-profit organization. We were formed in 2001. Brenda will be able to tell you more about that. Our job is to educate landlords. We let them know about state sanitary code, lead laws, abatements. Asbestos is now the new mold, all those types of things that we need to know about as property owners. We're educational. We have monthly meetings at Monty Tech every second Thursday of the month. We have about 140 landlords as members. We'd love to get more landlords involved, and we're training them not to be slumlords.
That is a noble goal.
Well, yeah, the tenants deserve it.
I agree. So the second Thursday of the month at Monty Tech, what time?
7 p.m.
Yeah,
7 p.m. at Monty Tech.
Yes.
Yes.
And so if people are interested, they go right to your website. Do they just show up?
They can show up. They can just come in. I'll actually greet them at the door because I'm the membership director.
Okay.
Yeah, they can come in and check us out. See if they can attend one meeting for a fee, $10 fee. They get fed, which is nice.
You have food at the
We have food at the
Yes,
meetings.
we do. That's the big draw. Come
Yeah,
on
it
down,
is.
we'll feed you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm interested now. by
Yeah.
two families.
So we feed them, we educate them, and then for $10 to come in. And if you like what you're hearing, it's really nice because all the landlords still network together. So they'll talk, and you can ask questions. We do have an attorney that works with our association. So,
So you help each other.
we do.
Yeah, we're a
absolutely.
support group. At any meeting, there'll be 80 to 90 landlords there.
Wow, that's
So-
a big meeting.
Yeah,
It is.
exactly.
If you were to accumulate the years of experience, there's over 100 years of experience in that room for landlords. And we do have the legislative updates. We have the Board of Health come in. They give us information. They give us talks. Building code comes in.
The judges.
Yeah, one of our biggest meetings, we have the judges and clerks from Worcester Housing Court come in, and they tell us what we're doing wrong.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's like you got to have your paperwork in order, you got to do your security deposits right.
What's the most common thing that landlords do wrong?
Screening their tenants, I think.
Background checks?
I think that's probably
Amen.
the biggest thing. Screening your tenants, that's very important because, there are some professional tenants out there. And so,
Professional tenants.
Professional tenants,
I
yeah.
get it.
So, we put a lot of hard work into our properties, and so we want to make sure that we have the best residents there. And, screening your tenant should be number one, just to make sure, just to make sure there's nothing, nothing in their past that's going to interfere with yours, because it's not, it's a business, because we're trying to help the community, we're trying to help the people that live in our buildings. So, screening is probably the most important thing.
If we put the wrong tenant in, then that upsets the other tenants as well. It leads to nightmares and headaches down the road. So that absolutely is going to be job number one. We'll check credit scores, CORIs, SCORIs for level 2, level 3 sex offenders. There's a website, masscourts.org, which is a statewide database for evictions in the 5 different districts for housing court. So if someone is a repeat offender constantly getting evicted, we'll be able to screen them out and see if they were someone who's been evicted recently. And a policy that we have in our management is if they have been evicted, they need to be able to provide a letter saying that they've squared off with that landlord and that they're paid all the debt.
That's a good policy.
Well, yeah, because sometimes we've all had our mistakes, so if it's a mistake, and sometimes that happens, and
As long as both parties are
Exactly.
satisfied with the outcome, and you can document that with a letter.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
I get it.
Yeah, so we've been around for 13 years now.
13 years, yeah?
Yes, we started back in 2001, and it's funny how it.
2001?
Yeah.
13
Oh no,
years.
sorry.
Well, we incorporated 13 years ago.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's where I get the 13. But we started out, I purchased a 5-family in Fitchburg, and my husband and we had to evict 4 of the tenants because they didn't want to pay us rent. So,
Wow.
yeah, so I ended up going to court. I mean, here I've got a mortgage, on this building. Went to court, met a few other landlords, and we started a group, and that's just kind of how it started.
So you founded this?
I kind of am the founder, yes,
Ah.
yes. But I'm the membership director. Brian is the president.
And how many people are on your board?
We have 13 people on the
seats
board.
on our board.
And the structure of the organization, most people, when they think of an organization, there's the president on top and then everybody else under them, and I dictate down. That's not how we do this. I want you to picture an upside-down pyramid. It's a service leadership model. So I'm on the bottom of that pyramid, and I support the executive directors. We have a secretary, treasurer. Who am I forgetting? Secretary, treasurer, vice president.
Vice president. there you go.
Okay, so we're all elected by the board. The board is nominated and voted for by the membership, and then the membership supports all their residents. So it's service leadership all the way up, where we have to support the tenants. The tenants are at the top of that pyramid.
So if you're considering buying a multifamily,
Yes.
if you're considering becoming a landlord, if you're already a landlord, then you want to go to the Northern Worcester County Landlord Association website.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you can learn more information. That's nwcla.com.
.com.
Yes.
nwcla.com.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you've got all kinds of information. You've got a event schedule, your next.
Yep.
And you do special events at your things, like you said. You'll have the judges come on, or you'll have the
Yes.
Board of Health.
We're actually working with the counselor of Ward 1.
Amy Green.
Amy Green. We're working with her. We're going to work with her because she's part of the NICE program.
Yep.
So we're going to try to, combine efforts here. I mean, we want to get involved with the city as much as we can because with this, we're
Which
all in this
landlords
together.
are a big part of the
Exactly.
of the neighborhood improvement for code enforcement.
Exactly. There you go.
Right, right. We got to
So-
play by the rules. And
Yeah.
that's
And
what
so
we
you got to know what the rules are.
Right.
It works.
It all works
everybody's
together.
working together.
Yep.
So if you're a landlord and you're out there and you're playing it like the Lone Ranger, a lot of landlords make the same mistake. They'll buy a property and think, okay, now I'm just going to collect rents and that's it. No, 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 no. Buying a property, you have started a customer service business. The biggest comment we get all the time is trash tenants and toilets. I've never had a toilet call me on the phone. I've never had trash call me on the phone. It's always a person.
Always the tenants.
It's always,
So
yep.
So
it's,
you got 10 seconds
servicing.
left. What's the pitch?
definitely come down, check us out at a
Check us
meeting.
Second Thursday of the month.
7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Monty
Montytech,
right.
nwcla.com. Come
Thank
and
you so
check
much.
us out.
Discussing Fitchburg Now.
Thank you.